What if I take the sprite sheets from my favorite retro video game and I'll repurpose them into an animation? Simple enough idea. Let's see how I did. So to make the most out of this side project, I wanted to test out a few things. First was this Blender add-on Sprite tile. It allows you to take 2D pixel tile maps from video games and apply them onto planes and manipulate them in a 3D space like you would any other Blender object.
Nice.
Second is this more content approach to my videos and giving you guys a behind the scenes look at the animations that we make on this channel. And the third was to see how much pull in the algorithm my favorite retro IPs have. And with the Mario movie coming out recently, I figured this was the perfect catalyst to get it started. Let's just get into it.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, so the first thing I did was go to the Spriters resource and MarioUniverse.com, both respectively. You could Google for it. And I needed the sprite sheets to actually make the animation. So the things I was looking for here are, preferably PNGs, seen with transparent backgrounds, because I could always take the backgrounds off, but why not save myself the time? As you can see, I'm kind of going through the worlds here, and my first instinct is to go with the first Mario. It's the most iconic, most recognizable. That's the version we all think about. But just for me personally as a kid, like when I think of Mario, actually, let me ask you this. When you think of Mario, what do you think about? You probably didn't answer and I'm just talking to myself, but that's cool. Anyways, when I hear Mario, my brain goes to those blue overalls, but that really wasn't in the very first Mario. It was still, all the color palettes were still very limited by the hardware at the time. So instead of me going and redrawing all those original sprites, let's fast forward a little bit and find a Mario with the blue overalls. Then the second mark, I wanted to build a 3D world out of these 2D sprites. So in the first Mario, all we have are those brown bricks, and they're cool, they're iconic, they look great, but for a whole level in 3D space, it would just be way too much brown. In my brain, I want some beautiful grass, because my brain goes to the Mario 64 running around. I want some green grass, I want some blue overalls. That's the two criteria. Let's find the Mario game that fits it. I basically, was just scrolling through all the Mario sprites. We have the original Super Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros 2, 3, and just started bouncing around until I stumbled on Super Mario World for the SNES, for those who want to get specific. And it was just giving the vibes I was looking for. The greens were really popping. It was a little bit more of that cartoonish feel, and seeing the kind of video that we were making, it just seemed like the perfect fit. So obviously, we went with Super Mario World.